Hey, today I am talking about these Easy Mock Scout boots. I first heard about Easy Mock on the Stitch Down podcast, and just hearing from the owner Greg really made me interested in the brand and sort of that laid back appeal that just fits perfectly with my style. Also, Easy Mocks are made in Lewiston, Maine, so a made in USA product also has an appeal to me. It's a small operation, but they're cranking out some really cool products. Sometimes moccasin or certain moccasin style boots are hard for me because I have high arches and need a lot of support. And some of these hand sewn style boots have a boat shoe type of outsole that doesn't offer a lot of support. I had a pair of Oak Street Camp Mocks, but anytime I wore them, my arches were just super sore after just a couple hours. So I figured Easy Mock would be the same for me, but I checked out the website anyways. Noticed they had some options on a nice thick Vibram wedge sole, which I've always found offers enough support for me, and it's a nice consistent support across the entire footbed. I ended up going with the Scout boot. It's a chuck-a-height boot with 4 eyelets. As mentioned, it's built on a Vibram Christie wedge sole. It doesn't say if these are Goodyear welted, but it does say that they are resolable. From the outside, it appears to be a typical wedge sole Goodyear welt construction, where the welt is stitched to a rubber midsole or slip sole, and then the wedge sole is cemented to that midsole. Again, it doesn't say that on the website. This is just based on what I can see from the outside, and I'm not about to cut these in half to find out. The leather uppers are made with what they call toe suede. The tannery isn't listed, but it is listed as North American cowhide. It's a very soft, supple, light tan leather, super comfortable on foot. The lining is incredible. It's soft, has a really nice grain to it. I'd even love to have a boot made from this lining. The footbed is an ortholite recycled hybrid material. It does have a nice cushion to it, so it is a synthetic material, not my preference, but it's been comfortable right out of the box. They come with leather laces, which are also made in USA. The quality control on these is fantastic. They're handmade one at a time, and the attention to detail and care shows in the finishing. The stitching is all nice and tidy. They obviously went through and singed any thread ends because I couldn't find a single one. And with all this attention to detail, I was actually really surprised at the price. These are only $360 on Huckberry. I thought they'd be closer to the 500 range for something that requires so much manual work, especially when there's a scarcity of people left in Maine with that skill set. So really a huge plus on the price here, especially being made in the USA and given the quality of the materials and the finishing as well. The fit is described as true to size. I'm a 9E double E Brannock, so I was a little worried about going true to size. Sometimes a 9D will work out well if the recommendation is to go half a down from Brannock, but with this recommendation being true to size, I wasn't too sure, but any hand sews that I've had really give quickly with wear, so I went true to size anyway, and they were a little bit snug at first, but already with just a few wears I can feel that leather forming around my foot. It's snug, but there's no pain or discomfort to it. I can tell pretty soon they're just going to feel like a pair of slippers. So those are the Easy Mock Scout boots. Such a great boot from a really cool company. I put a link in the description to the boots in case you want to check them out. But really, I would also recommend checking out the Stitch Down podcast episode with Greg from Easy Mock. It's an awesome episode. You get to learn a lot about the company and their ethos, and that's what really sold me on them. So thank you so much for checking out the video.